So in this video, I'm going to do something that, I traditionally don't do in any of my videos. I'm going to start from scratch as if I didn't plan anything. I'm just going to go at it and show you the way I'm thinking about the problem. So I want to look at two different questions. One done with sports, one done with music. Let's focus on music first. All artists. Okay, so if we go here, if you do view, into the console, and I go to all artists, I can see all I can actually see, if it shows it, okay, I can see all the data, all the artists that we have access to, right? We have Taylor Swift, okay, we have, Beyonce, we have Beyonce some more. Okay, but you're getting the point, okay? And so Dua Lipa. And so what I'm gonna do is I just want to understand, energy. And this is why I put a little bit of pre-thought: energy, valence, and danceability. I want to understand these three variables: 1, 2, and valence. Here, 3 across the genres. And I already know there's a lot of genres, because you see that this, because I've worked with this data already. I already have some insight. There's a lot of genres. And so what I'll do is I'm going to look at the maybe top 4 genres and see how these 3 variables play apart with one another. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to press this green plus button. You probably haven't had to do this, how the videos have been set up. You're going to go to Quarto document. Okay, we're going to say, this is my visualization. Turn in. Okay, turn in visualization. It's not that serious, Emmanuel. Turn in. Okay, good. So they create this. Okay, great. It's gonna pop up on the left, right here, boom, or to the right. And it already has a lot of pre-made code. I'm just gonna erase this. And I'm going to now create an R chunk. On Windows, it's Control-Alt-I. Okay. Or you could have just pressed this button right here. And then I'm gonna load in my data. And my tools for me to be able to work with my data. So Gato is my data. And then my tools is going to be the tidyverse. T-I-D-Y-V verse. Okay, so that's that art chunk. And then here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all artists. Okay. And I'm actually going to specify what the question is. How does valence, energy, spell energy, and danceability, relate to one another across top 5 genres. So in order for us to answer this question, we kind of have to do a couple things first, at least 1 or 2 things first. Oh, look at that. It's nice. It's helping me out with my spelling. I need to figure out, look at the top genres first, and then I can look at the relationship. So let's do that. So here, I'm going to group by, I believe genre is a variable. I could be wrong. I might change my question if I don't have access to genre. I think that would be a good variable to keep. Key mode. Oh, I can also just do call names of all artists. Let's see if genre is in it. Genre is not there. I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it. That's fine. Instead of genre, let's say top 5 artists. The most frequently top artists. So let's say across. And sometimes you may not have variables, so you can change your question across top 5 artists. So when I say top, I'm saying the most frequent songs. So artists. Top 5. And that's going to happen. You may have a question, and if you don't have access to the data, then you don't have to make changes. Okay. Across the top 5 artists. So we're going to do group by artist. Name, because that's what we're going to do, by summarize. And for us to get their name, We're going to say name is equal to n. And then we're going to call this, let's just see what happens. Okay. I'm going to then sort this. Alright, it shouldn't be name, it should be count. That's a better description of what we're doing. I'm going to count this, and I'm going to arrange this in descending order. Okay, arrange descending of counts. Okay. Boom. So Taylor Swift, Drake, Ed Sheeran, Beyonce, and Justin Bieber. Now watch what I do. I don't think, maybe I taught you all this, but this is, I'm going to go ahead and pull, I'm going to slice, and then teach you all this slice. 1 through 5. This is going to be the first 5 columns. First 5 rows. Let's run this. Okay, first 5 rows. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, and I believe I showed you all this, artist name. And that's just going to turn it into a vector of just their names. Boom. And then from there, I'm going to then store this as top 5 artists. And if I'm going to stick to my theory, I'm going to call this, I didn't teach you all this, but I will call this vec, for vector. Okay, and I'll just save this. Now, to the fun part, the visualization. So we'll do artist, all artists. I'm going to pipe this into ggplot. I'm going to use AES function. I'm going to say x is equal to valence. I'm going to only do 2 right now, and I'm going to give you all a couple ways, maybe 1 or 2 ways to do this. Valence is x, and then y is energy. And then that is that. And then we'll do this as a geom point. And then, of course, it looks crazy. Alright. What I'll then do is, of course, filter on those artists. I don't know if that's right. Artist name is in top 5 artists vec. And I'll pipe it into this. So therefore, it's going to look a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to say color is going to be equal to artist name. Now you're getting closer, right? And then last one, I'm gonna do two or three more things. I'm gonna say size is gonna be danceability. Okay, size. So the size of the point is gonna be contingent on how danceable it is. I think I could also do this in terms of transparency. Yeah, this is not that great. And I'm gonna say let's also do transparency as well. So I'm gonna do alpha. That's a new thing that you now are seeing. I didn't discuss this. Let's see how this looks. It doesn't really help us much, but you can kind of get what's going on here to an extent. You can't really answer questions. Maybe if you just filter on, maybe I don't know what you can filter on to make it look better. But this is the general gist. You know, we can also add plus theme to make custom to make it kind of cleaner. But you can add labels and things in that regard. So I would play around more with this to make it a little bit more presentable. But you learned, like, you can have a question, you can have the variables at hand, actually add an additional variable, which is the artist name. And you can add the titles and things in that regard, but you can still be playing with it. And I wanted to start from scratch, and then want to at least allow you to have the ability to make it your own, as you know, as you see fit. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Let's do sports next.